So then we're just going to do some pinching on the eyebrow moves. And soothe them, because we did Vata is a stimulating the pinching, okay? So after you stimulate, you kind of want to go in and soothe, calm the skin back down. And after you've done the stimulating move, your skin is like clay. It's like putty in your hand. So you can go in with a soothing move and literally restructure that skin. Restructure a line or a wrinkle, because you've got blood flow in there, and so now your hands as the esthetician are retraining that skin how it's supposed to be. Okay? So you can do some more eights. This is a move I like a lot. It's using top fingers, both the index fingers on the eyebrows, come under, only one finger underneath the eyes, come over, lift, do. Now my hand placement is like this. So both of my hands are steadied. I'm only working on my index fingers whatsoever. They're not even going there. Again, some figure eights or some compression is another word that we are learning. So just compression at the temple and popping off. That is actually a really incredibly stress reducing technique. So maybe a round circle, come back, compression, pop off. Round circle, compression. You do everything in skincare, in massage moves, 3 times a repetition, and pop off. Alright, so while we've been there, let's go in and kind of soothe some of this. We're going to iron out some of the lines that they might have, or just make them feel like they've been lifted. You know, worry and stress has kind of been lifted from them. I'm going to come back in. This technique, this stroke is actually called ironing. So my full fingertip is ending at her temple. We're going to iron, so this hand is pushing this hand over. Then this hand is pushing this hand over. And then I just repeat that 3 times. And for Vata people, anything you're doing on the forehead is very de-stressing. This is one of my favorite moves. We go back to center and we do nothing but a figure 8 for about a minute. If your client starts snoring at this point and they get up or they startle themselves and they're embarrassed, just say we call it a compliment. If we can put you to sleep and get you out of your head, literally, enough that you can relax and enjoy that, that's a compliment. So we've done all the way up to third eye or to the frontalis. What we could do are some cranial moves in getting that client really relaxed and out of their head. It depends on, maybe they have a headache, a stress, things always going on, those types of things. So a lot of times when I'm working with hair or on top of the hair, I literally bring the headband off. And I'll place my hands, it's almost like a Vulcan move. So these 2 fingers in front, my ring finger behind the ear. And it's right on that process above the ear. So my index and my middle finger are kind of pulling up toward me. My thumbs are pulling out toward my palms. So it's as if I'm going like this with my hands. It's the intention anyway. It's very, very stress relieving. It's very, very calming. The brain kind of gets refreshed. If somebody's had a head injury, this is a technique in craniosacral massage that actually really helps the brain restabilize. Anytime somebody's had a shock or grief, a loss, a near accident, this is a move that really helps them get recentered and rebalanced. You can do some thumb pressures on top of the sutures of the cranium. You're just skipping about a ½ inch, doing a little rocking motion with your own body, and go all the way to the crown. I put my fingers back at there, at the hairline, crawl back up with my thumbs and repeat it again. Remember, we want blood flow to the hair, or to the, the scalp, the head, the face, the neck, the décolleté. Blood flow is your main reason for using massage in a facial, and it helps product to penetrate. Again, I do a hemiface around the world, kind of integrate that whole face so that it's not just the chin, not the mouth, not the nose, not under the eyes, not the eyebrows, not the forehead, not the top of the head. It's everything is connected now. She's all one whole face. Okay? Every person has their own finishing move when they're at the end of a facial, and I know that's not a whole 50 moves, but it's a good portion to get you off the ground and starting to learn some new things from a graduating step up from the ladies' book. One of the moves that I like to do is I come back down to the ears, to the very bottom of the earlobes. I'll take my fingers and just kind of roll them in balls, and I roll my fingers all the way around the outside edge of the ears. The ears in Chinese medicine represent the entire body. There's a reflex point for a needle everywhere you could look there. So when I'm massaging her ears, as I would if I massaged her feet or her hands, I'm literally affecting all of those reflex points. So that brain is perceiving that, receiving the relaxation response message, and sending a relaxation response back to that part of the body. So you can do a lot by learning the reflexology techniques of the ears, of the hands, and of the feet. Those are, according to the latest books, considered advanced, which is what the naturopathic aesthetics class is all about. Anything above and beyond. You got your driver's license for learning how to do aesthetics, but you still don't know how to drive in the snow. So now we're learning snow. All right. So for me, that's a pretty good facial massage move. It's what I might do with a panacea facial. A panacea facial is a facial that I do so I get people kind of introduced to what my touch is. I give them a little bit of everything, but it's not a full facial. It's more of an opportunity for me to get to know their skin. It's more of an opportunity for me to be able to touch them and them to learn me. It's a good first date. Okay? We are learning about each other in that introduction. She's learning how I touch, what my pressures are, why I'm doing what I'm doing. She's learning that she can trust me. She's learning that she can ask me a lot of questions. What did I see on her skin? Do I see pores? Do I see redness? Do I see scars? Do I see a skin cancer? Whatever. I'm not trying to diagnose the skin on those levels, but I'm trying to put it into a skin type. And that being the reason for aesthetics. What I love to do is go right on their third eye. And that's my final move. You all are blessed, and feel free to find your final move with a skincare client. Like I said, I do not guarantee hair, and hers has definitely been, had a lot of nice massage on it. Now, for her skin today, I'm not going to remove this with hot towels. I traditionally would, but we're here in Colorado. It's dry and it's cold outside, and she's used to a lot more moisture than what she's experiencing here. So I'm going to kind of cover her back up and let her have just a little bit of a nap. Then I'm going to go fix up my masking product and come back and do a mask on her. Now, for her skin, I would definitely focus on hydration. Okay, a mask is a specific treatment for each underlying condition that you're seeing on the skin. It could be a specific mask to reduce a cuperous condition or redness. Could be a mask to lighten the skin and firm up the skin. It could be a mask to put a lot of antioxidants in that skin in case they are getting post-cancer treatments or post-sun damage treatments, or maybe they've had lasers and different things have gone on. So it's an antioxidant kind of masking and treatment. We have in the Talisman line the Skin Miracles, and the masking that is the high antioxidants are our Princess line. So those are really rich in nutrition and antioxidants, herbs, all organic, no parabens, no preservatives, blah, blah, blah. So, with that being said, thank you, my dear, for being our little demo face today.